those single moms that plans on staying single for a long time. I'm just content with being single and just focusing on raising my child and enjoying the time that I have with her, because time really is going by so fast. And I'd hate for a relationship to distract me from what really matters, and that's making sure my child lives a really good life. Not only that, but I was in a toxic relationship with my child's father, and one of my biggest fears is ending up in another toxic relationship that has me stressed out and depressed all the time, not able to be happy in myself, and not able to be the mom that my child deserves. When I was growing up, my parents both had new people in their lives. My dad married a woman, and she was not the nicest person. I never liked my stepmom. She was toxic. I would never want my daughter to have to deal with the things that I dealt with step-parents. And her dad already remarried a woman who is toxic like him. So I don't want to bring the wrong person into our lives that could ruin the consistency and the stability that I've created, the peaceful, happy environment that I've created, the safe space that I've created for my daughter and myself. I would never want her to feel uncomfortable or unsafe in what's supposed to be her home. I don't want my daughter to feel like she's losing my attention to a man. And I would never ever forgive myself if something happened to her because I brought the wrong man into our lives.
Now, it says, a foolish son is ruin to his father. In the CEB version, it says, a silly child is destruction and ruin for their family. A foolish son. You know what a foolish son comes from? A house that is not managed properly. This is the situation with so many single parent, women-headed homes. And you're talking about you don't want marriage. You don't, marriage is a trap for a woman. Really? So you want your son or your daughter to lead to your ruin? No, I don't want it. Look at verse 18. Verse 18 says, discipline your son, discipline your children, for there is hope. Do not set your heart on putting him to. You see that? Look, there's hope if you discipline them, but you discipline is so much easier when you got a man, your husband. I ain't talking about some just whatever man. See, because look, if you just got some whatever man, you ain't gonna let them discipline your child anyway. A lot of these stepfathers go out here and they want to be the stepfather to the child, and that woman like, no, you can't touch my child. That's my child. That ain't your child. I'm gonna tell you right now, see, if I was counseling you, man, in that situation, I would tell you that's not the most favorable situation that you need to put yourself in. But if you gonna do it, if you gonna be stepdaddy, you need to be a real stepdaddy. You need to, before you say I do, you need to get clear with that woman, and you need to sit her down and say, listen, here, let me have a little word with you. Proverbs in 19 or 18 says, discipline your child, for there is hope. Do not set your heart on putting him to unalive. Let me tell you how we gonna do that, baby. You got to let me discipline your child. That child needs to be my child. We need to get that straight right now. Before I say I do, I will have the discretion, at my discretion, to discipline this child according to the word of God. And if we can't agree to do that, baby, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to move on. I'm not marrying you. I'm not marrying you. No, sir. Telling me I can't do this. Child is in my house. I paid for this house. I pay these bills. I take care of you, baby. And I can't discipline this child that's in my house. I love the child too. That's why I want to discipline. But you're going to let the child go to your ruin because you won't do it. But getting back to the women. Listen, women, y'all trying to discipline this child. And it's hard. It's hard to discipline that boy. It's hard to discipline that girl. But if you're married, you can get it done. Man, I know, boy, we preaching up in here. I'm just telling you, folks, we got to do things God's way. We got to get out of God's way. Get out of our own way and do it God's way. All right, listen. So, no, marriage is not a benefit for men only. It's a benefit for women too. It's protection. What does it protect you from? It protects you from poverty. Come on. Yes, it does. I already showed y'all. I already told y'all. The Asian community gets married more than everybody else, and they are the wealthiest of everybody in the United States of America. They're the most successful financially. Why? Because marriage benefits all parties. It benefits the man, it benefits the woman, it benefits the children. Why? God created it like that. And when you sit up here and believe a lie that's straight from hell, anyway, I think y'all got it. So stop going for that kind of stuff. Marriage is honorable in all, and the marriage bed is undefiled. It's his job to teach his wife so that she won't be susceptible to all of these crazy narratives like marriage is, is just for men. I want us to understand that we have to be content in the truth. Content in the word of God. We cannot let the delusions change our lives.